2K Sports and the PGA Tour, proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Valspar Championship is about to begin.
I'm Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam in the booth, and it's a hello to Henny Koyak down on the course following our featured group today.
Hi Luke, I'm very happy to be following this featured group because there are rumours of a rivalry brewing between these two players.
Well, Henny, it sounds like this player is looking to beat Lydia Ko, which, let's be honest, will take all their skill and poise.
Oh, absolutely. This will be a certain KO for this player. I can't imagine that Lydia's going to let anybody beat her. When we talk about young phenoms, Lydia comes to mind. She's got it all.
Ding, ding, ring that bell. Let the bout begin.
This one looks to be bunker bound, Rich. Not good.
I know it hasn't come up exactly how they imagine in their mind, Rich, but you've got to like that play.
It was going to take two mighty lashes to get there. However, they've left themselves in prime position.
Yeah, good effort, that one, out of the bunker. Just a 4-footer remaining. Oh, that's good grit there.
And that'll put a little pep in your step, up and down from the bunker, in for the birdie. Good job.
A live look at the leaderboard, and Bubba Watson finds himself in top spot.
Water is a feature here at the Copperhead course of Innisbrook Resort, Rich, and it comes into play at the second.
Downhill tee shot. You want to keep your tee shot out to the right as best you can to take out the trees that hug the left-hand side. Green sits well above the player's second shot. They won't see how close they hit it from the fairway.
Playing from 110 yards out.
Breeze coming right into his melon. Trying to get it to move a little bit to the left here.
Not a bad approach. Grab the putter from the caddy. You're dancing.
Outside chance here for the birdie.
Just didn't drop. He's got a par putt here. Let's see if he can make it. Currently 1 under for the event.
The Copperhead course at Innisbrook can really bite you, especially if you're slightly wayward, and there's one of those holes right here at the third, Rich.
Decisions to be made. The fairway narrows up. Should you take driver out? Also the water on the right. So players more than likely laying back with some kind of fairway wood.
Lovely effort, that. Lining up from around 160 yards.
Wind moving right to left on this shot.
They're going with a bit more club here. Let's see if it was the right call. What a skillful approach shot. This player not holding back in their rivalry with Lydia Ko.
Oh, this will be good for the momentum. Let's make this birdie putt. Oh, well played. He's currently tied for 4th. The 4th hole, the first of the par 3s on the property, and you've got to be dialed in on your number.
This is a challenging par 3, no doubt about it, Luke. This green pitches from right to left and from front to back, making it almost impossible to get it super close unless you have a perfect number into this par 3.
Going with the 5-iron here. That was never really a comfortable shot for them, was it?
What a shame. Has hit a lot of greens today, just not on this occasion.
Oh my God!
Out of the rough, into the hole. Thank you very much.
And let's have one more look at that shot.
Oh yeah, look at those hands. What a chip shot.
Currently at -3 for the round.
And after that good play, moving up the leaderboard.
Stretching out over 600 yards means the par 5 5th is no snack.
It is. Luke, I rarely say that par 5s on the PGA Tour are challenging, but this is definitely one of them. It's an uphill tee shot and a second shot that is downhill, moving from right to left, that's completely blind for these players. There is a tree about 100 yards out, which is going to be something they aim at when they lay up. Third shot, though, is very basic, down the hill to a fairly flat green surrounded by some bunkers. More than likely, most players are going to have to lay it up on this par 5.
And here we are with the 3rd shot. He's currently tied for the lead. Outstanding approach shot. A chance to move deeper under the card. This putt's for 4 under.
Can you hear those tweets? This is what they have left for birdie here.
This is on a great line.
And with that, that's their 4th birdie. And with that, he'll move to 4 under par. Still in the lead now after that hole. The 6th hole at Innisbrook's Copperhead course, Rich. It's a challenging one, isn't it?
If you find the fairway off the tee here, you are an amazing human being. The fairway tilts from right to left very significantly. Holding the fairway is almost impossible.
From around 140 yards here, he leads the field by a stroke. Going with the pitching wedge here. This one looks like it'll safely make the green. That's a great shot into birdie range here at the 6th. 7 feet to the cup. Just building upon his advantage. He keeps making the important plays. And with that, he'll move to 5 under par. Our current leader is enjoying a 2-stroke lead. Standing on the 7th tee, players get to breathe a sigh of relief having the 6th behind them.
You know, Luke, this is sneaky hard, to be fair. You don't need driver, and so you might get lulled to sleep a little bit by taking 3-wood out just for position. Any misses to the right or the left, and you'll be blocked out by some pretty gnarly trees. The green tilts from right to left ever so slightly, and watch out for those deep bunkers fronting this green. They'll grab your golf ball in a hurry.
The harmony on that swing was awesome.
Second shot here on the 7th. Nice shot, that. That should find the surface. Oh, these are good for the momentum, these ones. Right on 8 feet. Gee, that's good playing. 6 birdies in a round. And that will move him to 6 under par. He's currently sitting in first place. Well, if you haven't felt snake bitten already, the 8th at 230 yards, Rich, will certainly get you.
Everybody loves a 230-yard par 3, don't we, Luke? They're just wonderful, wonderful designs, and I'm laughing because this is nearly impossible. This green is just a sliver up there. A high shot moving a little bit from left to right is an absolute must on this par 3.
Going with the 5-wood. Well, that's well played into birdie range here at the 8th. Just 4 feet remaining between him and the hole. Always nice to hold those for a birdie. And with that, he'll move to 7 under. Incredible. Ball striking continues to be the order of the day as the players arrive on the 9th tee, a par 4.
Yes, just thread those bunkers off the tee shot somehow with the driver. Second shot is going to be straight back up the hill. And once again, with the pin position over on the right-hand side, players will be unable to see where their golf ball pitches. This is a quality par 4.
Wonderfully played. And what are we looking at here, Henny?
I can see the 125-yard marker just nearby.
Looks like they're going with the pitching wedge.
Ooh, yeah, no, not where they wanted to go. This one's left.
Getting ready to play their 3rd. Currently leading by 3. There it goes from the sand. What an amazing shot. Let's take another look at that one.
Perfect distance, perfectly judged, and look at that, straight in the hole.
Well, Rich, this is the pivotal final 9 coming up, and the players perfectly positioned. They've given themselves a chance.
Well, Luke, it's been fun watching this player duke it out with their rival, that's for sure. They're winning the rivalry thus far. Should be fun to see where these two end up at the end of the event.
Looks like this one's heading safely for the fairway.
Sitting at 8 under, currently in the lead.
グリーンは全体的にやや速くなってる気はしなくもないステータスによっても変わりそうなので何とも言えない。
Well, that'll work. Up on the dance floor. Could have been worse. Be nice to see this one go down. Let's see if they make it.
Their short game today has been absolutely sublime fun to watch.
ほう。自分役に止まるなーって思ってる。遅いグリーンしか出てこないからかもしれないけど。
Yeah, you like the look of that right off the blade.
Leading by 5 shots after that.
Very few parts of the golf course make you feel comfortable, but chance of birdie at 11.
Finally, we have a birdie hole. Just avoid that bunker down the left-hand side. Find the right-hand side of the fairway, and you can go ahead and chase one up there. Even if you can't get it on the green and 2, that front bunker is not a bad leave. But beware, there are some trees over on the right-hand side that could block you out.
Oh, that's a high-caliber shot.
They're thinking of going for this one, guys.
It might be ambitious to some, but they're going for the green.
Well, that's showcasing their power there, Rich.
Using all of his muscles to get that one home in 2.
A big opportunity with an eagle putt.
Surely it's going to.
Ooh, so close to the eagle. Just a tiny putt is all that remains.
Our current leader is enjoying a 6-stroke advantage. Well, a birdie's also in your heart, standing on the 12th tee, a short par 4, Rich. Decisions to be made?
Just a long iron or a hybrid for this tee shot here, Luke. Second shot, you're coming in with some kind of short iron to a green that's protected by a deep bunker in the front.
That's a good-looking shot there.
What kind of shot are they facing here, Henny?
And from around 135 yards.
「低い番手も同じインパクト幅ってのが正直辛いですね。
Chosen the pitching wedge here. And should find the surface. Putting for birdie.
Oh, he's on fire today, building upon his lead, hole after hole.
No movement up or down on the leaderboard for this player.
Lucky 13 for some. This par 3 plays 200 yards.
Luke, this tee shot is about as hard as 8th grade algebra. It is absolutely mind-bending. It doesn't look like much, but that green absolutely... I think the green is made out of Gore-Tex. It repels golf balls.
.外側ゾーンの幅は変わりますけど、内側ゾーンは難易度でだけ変わるので。
We put a nice little fade on this. That was special.
Gotta like their chances from there.
Henny, you've had the chance to have a look over this one?
All right, down the hill here. Got to be gentle.
Like the look of this one. Oh, terrific. What an effort. And still in top spot after that hole. Keep it going. The second of the back 9 par 5s, Rich 14. There's plenty to it.
Only the biggest hitters in the game can reach this one in 2, so any tee shot just out to the right is ideal. That way it leaves an easier shot out to the left for your layup. The third shot will be going downhill to a green that tilts from back to front, guarded by a deep bunker over on the left-hand side. If you find the fairway with your second shot, you've got a really good chance to hit your third in there close.
It's a brave one. Driver off the deck. Oh, that one's bouncing around in the branches. Far from ideal. And here we are with their 4th. Going with the 7. Just a little off with the accuracy there. Unable to find the green.
Well, he tried to fade it in there, but just didn't commit to it.
Not your best effort. Still a mid-range putt coming up. This next putt is for bogey. Ooh, nice line. Ooh, a little bit of a rush of blood by the looks of it. 5 feet coming up to the cup. And there may be some cracks starting to appear in this player's foundation. They've just dropped a double bogey. So no change on the leaderboard for this player after that hole. The long par 3 continues to be a feature here at the Copperhead course, and 15's no different.
It is. Thankfully, though, this is the flattest green, or one of the flattest greens on the golf course here. It's basically just a long iron down the hill to this flat green, but don't miss it left. That is no good.
Looks to be going with the 5-iron. This would be a great up and down.
They've made it.
Oh, gotta love it. Chipping in for birdie. Nothing better.
And let's have another look at that one.
Now look how they attacked this one.
Leading by a whopping 7 shots after that one.
3 holes remaining, Luke. This is getting awfully fun.
Well, as you enter the dreaded snake pit here at Innisbrook's Copperhead course, Rich, you know where you stand on the 16th tee.
This tee shot forces your hand. You must take it down the right-hand side in order to have a good look at this green for your second shot. Any misses out to the left, you're going to find the trees in all sorts of trouble.
Oh, that was flushed. What kind of shot are they facing here, Henny?
Yeah, I think he's got around 135. Wow, that drive. That had so much airtime, I didn't even know if it was coming down.
You like that, didn't you? What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Careful not to leave this one short. It's back uphill and nothing worse than leaving an uphill putt short.
Ouch, that hurts. That was a sensational approach, Rich, but you've got to feel like an opportunity was lost. And maintaining top spot on the leaderboard after that. The Copperhead's penultimate hole is a good par 3 playing up the hill.
It's a tough tee shot, plays longer than what's on the yardage. Any pin that's in the front part of the green is a difficult one to find as the green is so narrow.
Opting for the 5-wood. Oh, what a shot by our leader. Never seen a scorecard that doesn't look good with a 2 on it. Okay, steady now. An opportunity to make a par here. He sits in first position. The closing hole of Innisbrook's Copperhead course is also the final hole of the snake pit, and this one here has everything going against it.
Lay it back and you're going to have a long second shot back up the hill, but if you take driver and find the fairway, you'll be rewarded with a very short second shot.
Pay attention, folks. That's how you play golf.
You know what? That deserves a golf clap.
Oh, what a performance this has been. Hold this putt, and you'll notch a 59. Well, that's a mistake. Tough to leave that short.
I hate to use the word choke, Luke, but that's exact.
And as that putt drops to the bottom, Rich, they are now the Valspar champion. What a performance.
Yeah, what a performance. What a win. I mean, just this player was just amazing all week long.
And Henny, that was some impressive play. To take down a rival of that calibre and to win the event, what a performance.
Yes, Luke, no one could catch this player, let alone their rival.
Well, that just about concludes our coverage. I'm Luke Elvey, and on behalf of Rich Beam, plus all the hard-working folks at HB Studios, it's good night for now.
「もっと手軽にフィッティング入手できひんもんかね」コーヒー入れてきます。
UK Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. We're at the Valero Texas Open. Today's coverage is about to kick off. I'm Luke Elvey, alongside Rich Beam in the booth, and out on the course following our feature group is the delightful Henny Koyak. Hello, Henny.
Hi, Luke. I'm very happy to be out here. As this event kicks off, our feature group consists of 2 players that appear to have entered into this fantastic rivalry.
Yeah, so this week their goal is to beat Jon Rahm. Henny, that is by no means an easy feat.
No. If Jon Rahm is fired up, sparks could fly, you want to be out of the way, and he's just going to go straight through like a Spanish ball.
Yes, he's fire and brimstone, isn't he, Jon Rahm? All the Americans couldn't beat him in a Ryder Cup. This player, well, it's an ambitious rivalry to say the least. Look at the line on this one. Get in the hole.
それはまあ
6 feet remaining to the cup.
What a great opportunity here for a look at a birdie.
I don't mind the look of this. A well holed, you'll take the birdie.
Can't birdie them all unless you birdie the first, Luke. Good start.
Currently
いや
1
しょうがない
under
とは
for the
思って
day.
るけど、わら。
Let's head across to the second, which is a par 5, but a long one stretching over 600 yards.
straightaway for the most part, but there's a lot of danger both right and left here. The fairway bunkers down the left-hand side shouldn't really cause an issue. However, the second shots, the layup zone, there is a deep bunker on the right-hand side that could be brought into play. The third shot is to a green perched well above the fairway, and it's actually a double green. This green is also part of the 7th green.
The Valero Texas Open is such a hugely popular and famous event in this great state of Texas. I know as a proud Texan, Beamer, this was one you wanted to win at some stage in your life. You get the cowboy boots for winning here. But TPC San Antonio, it really sorts out the players, doesn't it?
It does that and possibly more, Luke. I have to say that coming to this tournament, since its inception here at TPC San Antonio, I was a little dumbfounded on exactly how to play it because there was danger everywhere. It's just one of these golf courses where it's relentless, where you just don't feel like you stand on any particular shot and feel like it's easy. Like you can breathe easily and go ahead and let it go. Maybe on 1 or 2 holes, but that's about it. There is danger seemingly everywhere, especially off the tee around this golf course. Most notably, the 9th hole, where one player hit his first shot to the right, and then it stayed right, and then stayed right, and then all added up to a 16. So there you go. I think that's the highest score ever recorded at a PGA Tour event as well, a 16. Where? At TPC San Antonio.
Rich, let's head to the par 3 third, the first of our shorter holes.
You really hope that the wind is not blowing into your face on this tee shot and making it that much more difficult and longer. This green's perched up high. There's runoffs all around the left-hand side and the back portion of it, and obviously you want no part of coming up short. Players that find this green will find it difficult to two-putt as there's lots of humps and bumps and swales in it.
Setting up miles from the hole. Well, that's a bit disappointing. Just 9 feet remaining to the hole. That will work. And after that hole, leading Justin Thomas by a stroke. The 4th is one of the stronger par 4s at TPC San Antonio, stretching 485 yards.
This is a very narrow driving area, especially where that fairway bunker comes into play down the left-hand side. Second shot is to a green that runs from right to left with a deep bunker down the left-hand side. Anything missed out to the right is no bargain either, as there is a runoff area out to the right-hand side. This is a difficult par 4.
Justin Thomas, major champion, world #1 player, really has all the attributes, doesn't he, Rich?
He does. His focus on his own game is amazing. I think that this kid really understands how to play the game. He's got all the shots, but he doesn't try and get up there and hit it as hard as he can every single time. He gets out there and he learns how to play the game, hit the finesse shots when you need it, take some risks when you need to, but also back off when you don't need to. This kid is a real deal, complete game from head to toe.
It's tracking. That's frustrating. And this one is for his par. And after that fine display,
They are holding first spot on the leaderboard with Lydia Ko close behind them.
Well, TPC San Antonio gives you a few chances to get after the golf course, Rich, and right here at the 5th, there's a decision to be made off the tee.
This is an excellent opportunity to be brave, knock it on with the driver. If you lay back with an iron, a very straightforward pitch, but I just don't see the players wanting to lay up.
3クリックショット試してますけど、今のところはある程度に打つのはいいか、完璧に打つのはなんかしてるって印象です。タイミングが早い。
A few shots under par at the moment. Currently in the lead.
1-0-0取れればええとこですわ。1回やってしばらく封印しました。
Oh, almost went in. This putt just 5 feet away from the hole.
This is their look at birdie.
Well, that's an early statement right there.
That is definitely a confidence builder.
Our leader is a couple of shots up at this stage. Time to see what this par 4 has in store.
Players must find the fairway, avoiding that bunker down the right-hand side. But from there, second shot is up the hill to a green that runs away from the players ever so slightly. But still, going in with a short iron into this par 4, a birdie is definitely makeable.
Well, I'm sure it looked better in their mind before they hit it.
The lies aren't too bad here in the first cut of rough. Any bounce to the left here would be helpful.
John Rahm watched that one all the way. Great approach shot. This player is definitely upping the pressure in this rivalry.
Oh, that had eyes for it. Lovely shot.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row. He's feeling it.
難しいコースの制作に絡んでくるんだけど。
Let's take a look at the leaderboard now after that hole, and they're currently in first. Lydia Ko holds second.
The par 3 7th, Rich, has this big cavernous bunker that sits right in the front center of the green.
And it's a triple tier green as well, Luke. It shares it with the third hole. Anything missed out to the right will be fine, although you'll be in a low area. It will be difficult to get it super close. But yes, you must avoid the bunker on the left-hand side. It is cavernous, as you say.
Going with the hybrid. Needs this to kick a bit left.
This would be a great up and down from this spot.
"私の場合は今のところは3クリックの方が安定してます。左矢印。
Ooh, that almost went down.
Oh, a lovely opportunity to save par here. Glancing at the scoreboard, and they're currently sitting in first place, just ahead of Lexi Thompson. Oh, looking to make a statement here, going with driver off the tee.
パットのパワー決定が全然わからないんすよね。
That looks to be a fairway finder to me.
Luke, that did not end up where you said it was going to. It's in the rough.
the ladies' game has been dominated by Koreans for such a long time, but America has been able to have this resurgence basically off the back of Lexi Thompson and the generation she's started to inspire.
Lexi Thompson is so fun to watch because she's got a very unique swing, and when you look at it, you kind of look back and you go, okay, that went a long way. Okay, that went right at the hole. And she's got such control over her golf ball. It's amazing. And the wins are going to continue to pile up for her year after year. I'm blown away by the fact that she is so aggressive on every single shot. There is no laying up in her game, and I love that. Now, that might cost her a few wins, but I tell you what, she's going to have a lot of wins because of that as well. I love the way she plays the game. It's exciting.
Not afraid to go deep. This putt's for 6 under par. That was a gallant attempt. This is a par putt. And with that hole finished, they're currently sitting in top spot on the leaderboard, just ahead of Lexi Thompson. The closing hole on this front 9 at TPC San Antonio is a strong par 4.
Yeah, that's just not going to work for him.
That's a chunky lie. It's going to take all their talents to get out of this one. Looks to be going with a hybrid here. That's a shame. Had a chance to hit the green, but couldn't quite get there.
Hard to control the distance when you're coming out of the rough.
Playing their 4th shot. Currently in the lead by a shot. Well, that's very crafty, isn't it?
Gotta say, his short game is phenomenal.
And as we make the turn here, Rich, our player tied for the lead.
Every player wants to be in this position. I can promise you that. Let's see how they perform over this final 9 and if they can get the job done.
Well, that's a handy shot. And Henny, what are you seeing down there?
This is looking around 115 yards out. You really got that one out there. Fantastic drive.
Well, that's well played and sets up a good birdie look here at the 10th. And just about 8 feet left to the hole.
Little birdie look in here.
Nice one. 4th birdie of the day. And that will take him to 5 under. Glancing at the scoreboard, and they're currently sitting in 1st place, just ahead of Lexi Thompson. That's a tad disappointing, isn't it? Henny, what does that lie look like?
Looks like they have a bad lie here in the 2nd cut. Nice out the rough here.
Didn't quite strike that as cleanly as they would have hoped.
And coming up well short.
Oh, well played.
You better believe it is great stuff to watch.
Now leading by one shot. Reached this par 4 12th, really challenging, especially around the green.
This tee shot is underrated in difficulty-wise. This is not an easy tee shot as this fairway pitches from left to right. You want to skirt the bunker down the left-hand side as best possible to find the fairway. Second shot from there goes straight uphill and surrounded by two of the deepest bunkers on the golf course. As they say, Luke, everything is bigger in Texas, and these bunkers are proof of that.
Going with the pitching wedge here.
All right, going with a little bit more club. Let's see.
And here we are with the third shot. He leads the field by a stroke. Well, I hope he makes this one. It's for par.
Short game has been absolutely fantastic today.
That gets the job done. And after that fine display, they are holding first spot on the leaderboard with Lydia Ko close behind them. 13's a long par 3 measuring 245 yards, Rich, but it is playing downhill.
Downhill to a sliver of a green, however. Anything missed out to the right will leave a very challenging pitch shot to a green that'll sit well above them. Come up short, and those bunkers, well, that's no bargain either. A 3 here, well, you done good.
Lining up the birdie putt here. And racking up their 5th birdie of the day. And that will take him to 6 under. And just now, it's Tiger Woods coming off a birdie at the last. And it moves him to within just 2 strokes of top spot.
And that will definitely get the attention of our leader coming to these final holes.
Second shot here on the 14th hole. Interesting choice of the driver here.
Yeah, well,
it might not be on the green, but it's right up near the surface.
It's an aggressive play, Luke. Like to see it on this par 5.
EDF を進めてみたら。円打てはったね。EDF5 でカエルに蹂躙されて引退したと返信来ました繰り返し。あら。なんやかんやで対人戦が好きなのかなと思ってるので、何進めたらいいか悩むのよな。
didn't that look good for a long time? 4 feet to the cup.
He's staring down a birdie putt here.
Still in the lead now after that hole. As we start heading for home, Rich, we find ourselves on the tee at the 15th.
Could be the hardest hole on the golf course, Luke. Tee shot must avoid that bunker down the right-hand side. Second shot is to a green that's perched above the fairway and surrounded by 4 bunkers that are mean. This hole could make or break a player's day.
Looks to have chosen the 7-iron. Hoping for a bounce here, preferably to the left. That's a good shot by him. He'll be delighted. Trying to get to 8 under par with this putt. Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? If you can make this one, it's for par. Oh, nice looking putt. Yeah, good putt. Well hold.
1 ahead with 4 to go. Can they settle their nerves?
As we find ourselves at the 16th, the par 3. Great entertainment here, Rich, especially with the centre bunker.
Love this hole. Probably my favorite one on the golf course, even with that bunker in the middle. The back portion of this green actually is an amphitheater, so anything missing a little bit long on both sides should wander back onto the green.
Yeah, this one just swerving the green to the right-hand side.
And that's the line, the sand.
パーティー系がいいのかなとも思うんだが。
What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Setting up this putt 25 feet from the cup. Now this one, this is important. This for par.
Ooh, right by the hole. Just 3 feet to the cup. Stop if you've heard this before. Tiger is coming off a birdie on his last hole, and that will take him to 1 off the lead. As we get down the stretch here at TPC San Antonio, there's a number of options that can be taken. This 17th's a fascinating hole.
Luke, if it's playing downwind, a driver is a must. If it's back into the wind, take out the iron for safety.
運ゲーが強いやつより多分実力で勝つタイプの方と思うんだよな。
That's a nice looking tee shot, that one. I love seeing stuff like that.
Oh, how about that shot? Taking out the big stick and going ahead and knocking her on. Love it.
Oh, get in. Oh, just missed. Oh, good look at birdie here. And with that hole behind us, they're currently in the lead with Tiger Woods in second place. Well, while the closing hole at TPC San Antonio can be reached in two, Rich, it's all set up by the tee shot.
Tee shot must find the fairway. If not, you have water hazards left and bunkers right that will gobble up that second shot if you're slightly out of position.
Sitting at 7 under, outright first here.
That
swing didn't deserve a good reward. This should head into the rough. That's a poor lie. Will he be able to get out of here?
This reminds me of my breakfast. Nice fried egg.
Well, there's a very good reason why he's leading this tournament, and that's Exhibit A. Chance to move to 8 under here.
EDF 意外とおすすめかなとも思ったら、トラウマになってしまわれていた、しょぼーん。これ普通に落としどころミスったらこぼれるよな。
Just didn't drop. This is always... Well, that was a Texas-sized performance by our champion. They have now added the Valero Texas Open to their list of wins.
After this victory, Luke, I'm pretty sure this player's going to have a little bigger hitch in his giddy-up.
And Rich, they only had a narrow margin the entire back nine, but they were able to pull out the win. That's very gutsy, isn't it?
Luke, impressive win all around. I got to say, a gutsy performance at the end of the tournament. Final 9 holes. Job well done.
Well, on behalf of myself, Luke Elvey, and Rich Beam, thanks for tuning in. Catch you tomorrow.
度ボルトでゾイド杯待ってるんよな。半濁点マイナス半濁点。
2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, proudly presents the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Legends Championship is about to start. I'm Luke Elvey alongside major champion Rich Beam in the booth, and it's wonderful to welcome in Henny Koyak, who's out on the course following our featured group.
Hi Luke, what a gorgeous day as this event kicks off our featured group. Well, we've got two players who appear to have entered into quite the rivalry.
Well, Henny, quite a challenge that this player has set for themselves. We've seen them beat many of their rivals this season, but there are not many people that can go up against the great Tiger Woods and succeed. History's told us that.
Oh, well, they certainly do not lack in confidence. This is going to be a very entertaining group to follow indeed.
I'm jumping around in my seat, and I can also see Rich Beam doing exactly the same. He managed this feat back in 2002 when he won the PGA at Hazeltine over the great Tiger Woods.
Oh, please, Luke, don't mention that. Once we get Rich on his high horse, there's no getting him down again. Although he has shown that it can be done. Tiger Woods can be beaten. However, it is such a tall order. I know that this player has beaten all of these incredible roster of players in all these rivalries so far, but come on, this is Tiger Woods. Can it really be done today?
Well, that's the question we're going to get answered, aren't we? Very few people have ever laid claim to beating Tiger head-to-head. Good luck in your rivalry. You're going to need it. He's currently tied for 8th. Time to tee off at the second.
「その気配は感じないけど、どうなんだろう、わら。」
Oh, great swing there. Always nice when you're playing to the green from an elevated position.
「抜いて、わら。」
Looks like they're going with the pitching wedge.
スクラも飽きてきてるみたいだし、進めてみようか。
Atta boy, good shot. What's in front of them, Henny, with this putt?
Well, if he holds this, it'll be a solid 19-footer.
「まあそれ以前にみんなこれ買ってほしい、わら。」果たして何という返信が来るだろうか、断られ前提。
Is tracking.
Nice putt to make that one. Give yourselves a pat on the back. Currently 1 under for the tournament.
Always like to see your name moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad thing.
And coming off the
俺やっ
birdie,
ぱミン
they'll
ゴ
be
ルよ
proud
り
of
こっちの
themselves, a
方
chance
が
to
パ
keep
ッ
it
とう
rolling.
まいかもしれん。
Going with the 8-iron here.
Oh, I guess they're seeing something I'm not. They're going with less club here.
こっちの
Interesting.
パット難しいの
Good
にわら。
opportunity here, just 6 feet to the hole.
Tweet, tweet. This is for 2 birdies.
Oh, look who's getting on a roll now. That's back-to-back birdies.
2 in a row there, Luke, getting their groove on.
Currently a couple under for the round. Teeing off here at the 4th.
こっち3メートルでも油断ならんわら。
That one's heading down Broadway.
シグマそれね。
Yeah, they're planning an aggressive play here, guys. Going for it in 2.
And look at that. Focus solely on the green. This is a bold play. That's tidy. And he's down there. You got to read.
Just got to trickle this one in the front door. It's downhill.
Was on a good line. This one's for birdie. Oh, how about that one? And that will take him to 3 under. And now we have this player currently sharing top spot on the leaderboard with the legendary Tiger Woods. And tee shot looks pretty good. Setting up here, coming off a run of birdies.
I tell you what, they're set up quite nicely through the first opening holes. Birdies galore.
Chosen the pitching wedge here.
Yeah, the wind's really starting to blow, but that didn't faze them.
Trying to get it to 4 under with this putt.
Can you hear those tweets? This is what they have left for birdie here.
We can mark it down. That's birdie number 4 today. And that will take him to 4 under. Stop you if you've heard this before. Tiger is coming off a birdie on his last hole, and that will take him to 1 off the lead.
The gap is starting to close. It's getting interesting as we get towards the end of this event.
Do you like the view from where you're standing, Henny?
Setting up here from about 145 yards. Wow, that one was a fairway splitter.
Going with the pitching wedge here. Come on, sit. Well, not a bad approach, that one, up onto the green. A couple of putts from there, and that'll be a pretty good hole. What's in front of them, Henny?
Setting up this putt 18 feet from the cup.
Mark it down, that's birdie number 5. And with that, he'll move to 5 under par. And this is quality play, still on top of the leaderboard. Let's see what happens here on the 7th.
タイガーそろそろミスってくれてんかな。半濁点マイナス半濁点。
Beautiful swing there. Gee, I think they've got the handle of this game, Rich. Fairways and greens. This putt coming up is for birdie. Ouch, that hurts. And just a little bit of clean-up work remaining on this hole. Checking the scoreboard now. This player is currently sitting in a tie for the lead with Tiger Woods. Welcome to this hole. It's a par 4. Good shot there. It's a fairway finder for sure. Second shot here on the 8th. Opting for the 6-iron.
Club up. I like this play. Really controlled the flight there nicely with that wind.
A chance to move to 6 under the card with this putt.
Looking better.
And that putt will give them birdie number 6 on the day. And that will move him to 6 under par. And now we have this player currently sharing top spot on the leaderboard with the legendary Tiger Woods. That's the kind of strike that's going to make them come back every day of the week. Lining up from about 230 yards here.
Elevated green up there, Luke. Going to need to take one extra club here, I believe.
Looks like they've got the 5-wood. Yeah, disappointing not to find the surface, Rich, but I like that play.
Well, they wanted to hit the fade, and unfortunately, they didn't.
What an opportunity to make a birdie.
All right, this to get ahead of Tiger Woods. What a sentence, what a one-up that would be, and what a rivalry this is.
We've reached the beginning of the back nine. The tee is yours at the 10th.
よし、おにぎり食っとるぞ。
Tee shot is looking good here. And what's in front of them there, Henny?
And from around 135 yards, over 300 yards from the tee as well. That's pretty solid.
Looks like they're going with the pitching wedge. Yeah, good safe shot this one. That should find the surface.
This player showing zero signs of any nerves as they play against their rival and playing partner, Tiger Woods. What a fantastic approach.
Oh, so close. Just 4 feet remaining between him and the hole.
He's got this for his par.
That gets the job done. Leading by 3 strokes now. We find ourselves on a par 3 here. Opting for the 5-iron. That's some good golf right there. What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Yeah, they've left it in the perfect spot here, just below the hole. They can be aggressive up the hill.
Surely it's going to.
And that's for birdie. Well holed. And that will take him to 8 under. Our current leader is up by 3 shots. And they'd be feeling buoyed with confidence after that birdie. Here's a good chance to maintain the momentum. Well, I like the look of the line here. It should find the fairway. Second shot here on the 12th.
Pin 1 キッズ、わら。
Going with the 5-iron here. Great looking shot this. Oh, stop it. What a shot. This putt about 11 feet in distance.
Their short game has been very impressive. They've been really sharp today.
If it's up, it could be in. That's impressive. He just keeps extending his advantage over the field. So, still currently in the lead after that hole, but Tiger Woods is lurking in second place. Let's see what happens here at the 13th.
Feeling good about their game right now, Luke, coming off an eagle at the last.
Oh, good drive. That one should find the fairway. From about 130 yards here.
Wind's blowing right to left here, and they're going to go ahead and ride the one in here.
See if he can get that one to come back to the left a little. That's well played, pin high. That's the mark of a ball striker. This putt is about 8 feet. That was a gallant attempt. Big putt for par coming up. And that putt will drop. Well done. And maintaining top spot on the leaderboard. After that, we have a par 5 on this one. This one looks to be heading for the sanctuary of the fairway. Rich, considering everything that's been said about the great Tiger Woods throughout his entire career, it almost seems superfluous to add anything more to it. But what that man has meant to the game and again, to people like yourself who have gone on to win major championships as well.
Yeah, I would think what Tiger has brought to the game is just he changed the perception of the game as it being kind of an old man sport, and all of a sudden he's out there winning and fist pumping and getting the crowds fired up and everybody into the game. It just kind of changed the entire complexion of it. No longer do you have these old guys that are dressed poorly with big beer bellies, and all of a sudden, you know, you got guys that are young and wearing these tight-fitting clothes, going into the gym and treating it more like a business instead of just a sport. He really changed the entire dynamic of the game, the landscape of what it takes to become a great player. And, you know, everybody else was just kind of sitting there in awe going, well, how does he do this? Well, it's almost like he had a plan, a master plan to go out there and listen, I'm going to dominate by being physically better, mentally better, and I'm just going to steamroll these guys. And when he first started doing that, everybody's kind of looking back going, okay, he's taking this seriously. Maybe I need to start taking it seriously too, right? So it's just one of those things that came along that nobody knew what to really expect of him. But he told us right away, listen, I expect to win every single week out there, and sure enough, that's what he did.
What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Setting up this putt 11 feet from the cup. What a great opportunity here for a look at a birdie.
Oh, that's a ripper. And now that finds him in first place. Next up is a par 4. Always a stern test.
No harm, no foul there with that shot.
From
around 180 yards out.
Green sits below them, down the hill. A little less club is required.
とりあえずハゲさせました。いらさい。
Going with the 7.
Needs a little ground help to the left.
Terrific shot into the 15th and a chance for birdie. 11 feet left to the hole.
This for a birdie run.
今回スティック操作以外のショットあって楽しい。ひし形。繰り返し。インパクト難しくなってる気がします。ボタンはとりあえず封印してます。わら。
Okay, steady now. A par putt awaits. Now that's got to be frustrating. Hit such a great approach shot in, but wasn't able to convert. And just keeping it in neutral on the leaderboard.
3 holes remaining, folks. Hang on to your hats. This is going to be a wild and woolly finish.
Chosen the pitching wedge here. Well, that's beautifully judged. Henny, you've had the chance to have a look over this one?
He's got to be careful this doesn't get away from him here. This is downhill.
Ooh, right by the hole. Looks like a pretty straightforward 5-footer to me. Oh, Rich, is there anything more disappointing setting up what you'd think is a makeable birdie putt, but unfortunately not able to convert? Leading by 4 strokes after that one.
2 holes to go, Luke. Can they hang on?
Here we find ourselves on the tee of a par 4.
This hole is so important at this critical time. Go for it, lay it back. How much do you trust your swing?
Oh, that's a sweet-looking swing, that one. Time for the second shot at the 17th.
Yeah, 俺とのペアで外人勢と。
Oh, that's great. It just missed the hole. Always nice to have a birdie putt. Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? In she goes. Let's head to the next. Our leader is up by 4 shots now. Well, what a lovely position to be in. Holding the lead, playing the last. Good luck. It's heading to the rough for mine. Playing to an elevated green here. Let's see if they've got the right club.
クラブのメーカーによってタイミング違うのに昨日気づいたわ。
Well, you can see why he's leading. That was a shot of high caliber.
I tell you, you just dream about days like today. Greens and regulation, spot on all day. Awesome.
What a wonderful display this has been. Hold this putt, you'll sign off on a 60.
Button ではだけどね。
That's frustrating. Well, this would be a good one to make. It's for par. Well, Rich, as the legendary Jim Nance once said, they're now rich and famous.
I gotta say, that was an incredible statement by the great man that bestowed upon a great player. And this player will be thrilled to become rich and famous.
Rich, this is something you can understand. This player now a major champion.
Luke, life-changing indeed, I have to say. I'm thrilled for this player as I know what is in store for them. It's a life-changing moment.
Well, on behalf of myself, Rich Beam, and all the hard-working folks at HB Studios, thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you next time.
メーカー決めたらそれだけ練習かな。ギア集めを頑張っております。それと金もわら。あれ、一緒かな。もらえるのはグレードアップしてるとか。詳しくはわかんないんだよね。とりあえず上3つを強化したい。お、パワーアップしてますね。ですわら。ビューティー持たせたいんだけど、あまり強化できてないんすよね。 イテムがなかなかもらえない。ゲーム内マネーでガチャさせてほしい。わら。昨日一昨日とオンラインマッチやりまくってて、溜まってない。かかる。でもそのうち見てみたい。わら。ボールによって結構変わったりするのかしら。まだ試してないんですよね。高いのあればできるね。基本的にはキャリーが伸びてピタッと止まるって感じかしら。したらデシャン号に課金して買ってみて。すやー。これだから多少無茶なコースも許されたりするのかなって。あとなんかウッズとかのキャラ使えばいい。わら。 おお。なるほど。同一レアだけど、好きなのが作れるのか。これ自分 UT のペットがないけど。3つあれば作れるってことか。カード集めないとなのね。ですな。で、つけると。いらんのとかこう打ってるのを再利用する感じか。パワーすげえな。同一レアでもクラスの違いもあるっぽいのか。結構仕組みは複雑そうだな、これ。 ですな。パワーのカードどこで集めたんや、折れないな。クラブ単体の差もありそうなので、組み合わせの数で言えば大変なことに。ライバル倒しまくってたり、スポンサーでもらったりかな。個人的にライチはそこまでいらないかな。起動って何やろ。幅やと思う。 は全首はわら。おう。って感じのことができるのか。チートわら。一人差やばいわら。俺のドライバーより。わら。やろうと思えば 300i 超えるのも可能なのかしらね。とりあえず全部のクラブに何かしらつけたいね。多分いけそうっすね。まだレア度低いのばかりで固めて、これですからね。あとタイプがをリズムにしててこの距離ですし。プラス1人目釣りでこんなのあんのか。ザクブルですわら。設定を見直すってのもまあ面白いっすわら。 明らかにインパクトがしんどかったので、自分はリズムで安定取りに行ってます。アーキタイプになってた。グリーンマンだった。グリーンは今のところそこまでいらんかなって思ってる。レジェンドボールくらいしか。プレミアムでもらえないっぽいね。たくさんもらえるなら悩む。あら。ってな感じで。いろいろいじってみてはいかが？わら。勉強になった。とりあえず部屋は今度しましょう。あいあい。セッティングダウンにするのも面白いで。あら。ピッチングした。あら。ほな、お昼なので一旦終わりますか。お疲れ様でした。おつん。